Hi grades 4, today is Wednesday. Today we are looking at exercise 51 and you're only working on the first page. So again, just like what we've been doing here, we've been multiplying our height, volume, and width. So that's, sorry, not our volume, our height, width, and length to find the volume. That's what we have to do over here as well in these 4 questions. In the top 3, you have to read the beakers to find out how much water is in each of these. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the first one. The first one, it says, write the volume of the water in cubic centimeters, and 1 liter equals 1,000. So that means, if you look here, both of these beakers are 1,000. Their capacity is 1 liter. That means 1,000. That means each of these lines represent 100, right? So that means if each of these lines are 100, let's count the lines. So it's 1, 2, and 3. That means it is 300 cubic centimeter, right? So that is how much water is in these in this beaker, 300. And let's go to this one, and I would like you to count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the water is 800 cubic centimeter. Now in these 4, the rest, you are going to multiply these 3 numbers to find the volume, because that's what the question is saying. Write the volume of the water in milliliters. So in these 2, you're looking at milliliters. So what are you going to do? You're going to multiply 10, 10, and 4. So 10 times 10 gives us 100. 100 times 4 gives us 400. So I want you to go ahead and multiply these 3 numbers and see what you get for your answer. Okay, and you have your answer key with you. You can double check your answers, but I believe you do not need it for this one. Okay, I believe that you can do it without looking at the answer sheet. So multiply these 3 numbers just like we multiplied 10 and 10 and 4. Okay, you can stack up your numbers. So as we have done it in the past, I'll show you just in case, so you can stack up your numbers, right? So we do our multiplication 10 and 10, and you multiply it, right? Oh, this looks all crooked. 10, 10, there, right? Once you get the answer, which would be 100, all you would do is you would multiply our 100 to our 4, because remember, we have to multiply 3 numbers. So that's what you have to do for these. Now at the bottom, the last 2, you are going to do the same thing. You're multiplying these 3 numbers. So they've given you 20, 10, and 20. And over here, they've given you 20, 10, and 15. You're going to multiply all 3 numbers. The only difference is this time, you are writing the answer in liters. That means, for example, if your answer is 2,000, how many liters is that? 2 liters. 3,000, 3 liters. 4,000, 4 liters, right? 5,000, 5 liters. So if your answer is 1,000, that means it's 1 liter. Your answer is 1 liter. If your answer for either of these is 2,000, then how many liters do you have? 2 liters, because 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So that's what you have to do. That's what you have to keep in mind. Over here at the bottom, you are working with, you're going to write your answer in liters, and 1 liter equals 1,000 cubic centimeters. Okay, so just remember that. And on that note, I'm going to end our lesson, and tomorrow you have the same exercise. So it's going to be same. All you have to do is you are going to multiply all these 3 numbers. Does that make sense? So you're going to multiply these three numbers together to get your answer. Okay, so they have given it to you. They've given you all three numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's what you have to do for tomorrow as well. Okay, so I won't be posting another video for tomorrow because it was just one exercise. We just divided it into 2 days. Okay, so for Friday's lesson, you will have to multiply these three numbers to get your answer. Okay, and you're stacking up your numbers. So they've given you to find the volume. Remember, we have to multiply height, width, and length to get the volume. And that's what we are learning on this exercise. And in the past few weeks, that's what we worked on, or a few days, we've been working on finding the volume, right? So go ahead, get started. On Thursday, you will finish, on Wednesday, you will finish this page only, so these few questions. And on Thursday, you will work on these 6 figures to find out your volume, okay?